So today I was able to make over $6,000 in profits, and I wanted to share them with you. And the reason why I wanted to share them with you is also to share with you like the setups that I used and how you could actually analyze the market without that much of experience, and more importantly, like in a short amount of time, instead of actually spending hours and hours looking for trades or waiting for someone to tell you where to trade. Then in this case, you will be able to do this analysis easily in your computer, and more importantly, you will be able to actually turn it into money. So let's begin. Hey everyone, Christian here on YouTube. Welcome to a brand new video for the channel. Look, today I'm gonna share with you how I was able to make over $6,000 in less than 1 hour. I actually shared it on Instagram, and I wanted to shared it as well with you. So here's where I actually shared the before, and here's where I actually shared the afterwards. You can barely see it, but it was at $7,800 in profits, but I had lost $1,000. So unfortunately we couldn't do it. But in addition, go ahead and follow me on Instagram in case you're not part of it, so that you guys can get updates like this ones, you know, on a daily basis. So let's begin. All right, so I want to start by mentioning what are the brokers that I'm currently using, because you probably are going to be wondering like, hey, but I mean, yeah, but what broker should I use if I'm going to use the strategy? Well, I'm using two. Today I used IC Markets, but the other one that I'm currently using is actually this one right here called Coinex. Coinex is a broker that is available worldwide and that has MT4, MT5, same platforms. And IC Markets is a broker that I've been using for like 8 years or something like that. It's one of the most trusted, most popular brokers in the world of day trading. So definitely something that you should consider. I have the link to both of them in the description of this video. They both have free demo accounts for up to, I think, is unlimited on IC Markets. I'm not sure on Coinex, but yeah, you can check them out. Like I said, Coinex is available worldwide, and the other the IC Markets is available in a lot of countries. Actually, it's fully regulated. So go ahead and check it out right now. Now, what is it that I do with my strategy? Look, I have different type of strategies at this moment. For Euro NZD, I used an indicator called BLWFX tool. I'm having the link in the description of this video, blwfxtool.com. And that basically what it does is that it actually sends you alerts telling you when to buy and when to sell positions. So in this case, I actually use this indicator in order to place the trades on Euro NZD. But the other trades, this is the one that I lost. This is US 30. All right, so we lost that one. This is the one that we won. I closed it like around here, somewhere there. This USD CHF is a pair from a different trade that I had. And this is the actual trade where I place my own position. So what is it that I did? Look, the first thing that you got to do is and understand what's the trend. Okay, so when you understand what's the trend, you know where you're going to trade. So meaning if the trend is going up, then you're gonna enter an uptrend trade, right? You're gonna enter a buy position or a long position, right? But if it's a downtrend, then you're gonna enter a short position. You're gonna go short. You're gonna enter a sell position, right? That's easy to understand. So in this case, on Euro AUD, we have a uptrend, right? So what I do is that I actually go into a lower time frame in order to understand what would be a good trading opportunity. And as you can see right here, I was able to actually catch this big drop right here. And I noticed that on RSI, it was completely oversold, which basically means that there was going to be a retraction eventually, right? It could be in the next 2 candlesticks, could be in the next 10 candlesticks, but there was going to be a retraction. That's what's important to know. And so what I did right here is that I added a different indicator right here called zigzag. And on zigzag, what you try to find is this is the lowest low, is the moment that I entered, and then I exited at the lower high. Now this hadn't appeared at the moment that I actually entered the trade. So this is the moment where I actually saw the trade going on, and I was like, okay, so this could look like a good trade. The RSI is completely oversold. So what I did is that I decided to actually enter the transaction at that moment. As you can see, this is the moment that I entered. It wasn't a pending order. It was just a market order. So it continued to go down a little bit. Then it started to jump until it actually hit a 2.26 risk reward ratio. I saw the profits going in, and more importantly, I saw that there were news coming in. So I decided to just close the trade manually, and that was pretty much it. Now, this can actually happen many times during a trading period. So if you actually notice, there were some bottom lines reached on the same uptrend position using the zigzag, such as right here. Here we have a drop all the way to this area. We had a jump, and we have some other examples, as you can see. If we actually go to 1 hour and we go all the way to this section right here, we can just go ahead and scroll right here. And here you're going to look for the opposite, right? So in here, you're actually going to start looking for the jumps in order for you to enter. So here we have an opportunity, as you can see right here. You could have entered a market order here. There's a lower high right there next to it, like in this area. So you might think, okay, so this could be a good trade. The lowest low is this one. So you can enter the transaction. Now, are you going to win them all? No. But when you actually understand like how the market actually behaves, this is just a 1-1 risk reward ratio immediately. I mean, we didn't even have to do much on this trade. And we can go as, like I said, as high as you wish. If you actually decide to go 5-1, this would be like the setup pretty much right here. So you could actually go all the way here. This is like the stop loss and the entry level. This is the first take profit, let's say the 1-1, and it was reached immediately, and it could continue going down, but you know, you're supposed to close partials. You're supposed to, you know, move your stop loss, do some trailing stop. There you go. The 2-1 is actually being reached. This is not a 2-1. This is a 4-1. And so you can continue all the way up until you feel comfortable with the trade. All right. I closed this trade manually because I felt comfortable with it. But for instance, you could just go ahead and close the trade somewhere there because it actually told you that there was going to be a retraction on the lower high. So you can just leave it there. And so you just wait for a new opportunity. This new opportunity could be that the price again gets overbought. And since we're looking at 1 hour candlesticks, we're looking at an uptrend. And here's something really cool in regards to this specific indicator. I don't know if you noticed, but the trade actually went, or the signal actually went around this point. It wasn't at this moment. So you can go 3-1 and it was an immediate trade, right? 5-minute candlesticks. This is scalping. Now it continues to go down. Probably there were some news or something like that. Then you wait for the new opportunity. And again, you always keep an eye on what's the trend on 1 hour. So if the trend is the same one in 1 hour candlesticks, then that's the moment that you continue to trade. Whenever the trade actually change, well, whenever the direction of the trend in 1 hour candlestick actually changes, that's when you actually change the trend of the trade. And this works with every single pair that you can imagine. Okay, it works with every single pair. What you got to keep in mind though is that there are going to be some losses. That's 100% sure guaranteed. I mean, there's no secret there. There's no 100% strategy or anything like that. But you get the point of what I'm saying. That's what I hope that you actually get. Now again, these are the trades that I was able to place. And if we actually go into my broker, we lost euro. I'm sorry, we not lost, but I closed it because I entered the wrong lot size, $65. But then on euro NZD, I closed it at $717. I had already made some profits, so I was okay. Then I lost a couple of trades on US 30, Euro NZD again. I made another one with $2,400. Then the trades that I just mentioned, I made over it's over $5,200 in those trades alone. Okay, so yeah, these are the trades that I was able to take today. Now, what things that you should avoid when you're using this specific strategy? Number one is don't just think that because you think that the price of the asset is actually going to go into that direction, I'm just going to enter. No, you got to make sure that all the criteria are actually met. This isn't a strategy. This is price action purely. So this is an uptrend, right? So if you actually go back to the beginning of the uptrend, let's say somewhere here, and you're going to be trading in 5 minutes, right? So in 5 minutes, what you need to wait is for literally these moments right here. As you can see, there is an oversold condition. It could go lower, but I'm going to use this as an example. And again, you can use the zigzag and take a look. This is the lower high, the lower low, I'm sorry. So you can actually choose the stop loss based on the latest, let's say, respected area, which could be this support level right here. I put it a little bit below. And then you go, let's say, I'm going to go 5-1. So then you can just go ahead and use Fibonacci to see the levels that you need to exit and you're going to be in. And so there you go. It started to jump in. It got to 2-1 immediately, pretty much. It continued to jump. Now, obviously, since this is now it's a 1 hour candles, 1 hour strategy, 1 hour trending, and we're using 5-minute candlesticks, we're going to see big movements, right? But it could also lose a trade immediately. Like it could have just dropped immediately right here, and we could have lost that money. So the profits right here are around 3.5 to 1 in risk reward ratio. So depending on how greedy you are, you could actually just close the trade manually, which I would have, because I don't like to keep trades open for more than 1 or 2 hours or something like that. It's just my personal taste of trading whenever I'm actually doing scalping trading. I have my swing trades and stuff, but for this specific strategy, this is what you can do. And again, there are going to be a lot of moments when the zigzag is actually going to tell you that there's good opportunity, like this lower, higher low that we have right here. But the point is to actually identify the oversold condition on the RSI. Okay, if that's not reached, then there's a lot of chances that the price is actually just going to start retracting, and or it's going to continue with a drop, and you're just going to end up losing money. But yeah, this is like an infinite trade that you see right here. I'm just gonna speed it up to see if it ended up winning. There you go. So it started on September 4th. And it ended up in September 5th. So this is not a scalping trade. But if you actually want to do some scalping, then you probably would have gone around 2 to 1. Yeah, 2.5 to 1. There you go. Easily, right? You invested $100, then you make $250 in return. That's how simple it is. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed the content of this video. If you did, go ahead and smash the like button to support this YouTube channel as usual. If by any chance you have any questions or comments to share, you can always put them in the comment section. I'll be glad to take a look at those comments as soon as I can. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.